Hello everybody, and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some Crusader Kings 2, developed by Paradox Development Studios, 2012. You better not be losing the horns on me here. Beautiful backdrop. Got some mountains here, some foresty areas, bunch of rivers. They better be historically accurate. We got the magic dots of crossing, things that you water. I mean, they're basically water walking. Basically, they just like clone Moses dozens of times, and he just poof, and they could just walk across the water now. Not walk across the water, but you know. You know anything about Moses, you should understand what I'm saying. Don't be an ass. That can't be right. My thing's saying it's like 55 fucking decibels. What the fuck? Oh, it didn't save for at all. That's more like it. Guys, we need like booming music. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a person, and it's not this person. That would have been a really good way to start this, but I don't think that's going to happen. Use your music dynamically. Makes things like punchier. Also, you need to be on cue, so if your latency is like about 1 second, you need to be 1 second ahead of the game. I guess we'll just go and we'll just see what's up. We're in dire times. A woman, Countess Lather of Ormond, is ruling this fucking area, province, I guess. She, woman of Ormond, has got a good... decent stewardship. 18 though. A little behind there. Not terrible though. Anyway. Basically we're gonna be playing this. You look over here. This is our parent. This is Earl Meridoc of Desmond. The greatest hero the worlds have ever known. Wait. Yeah, that... Where the hell am I? What the hell? Earl Meridoc. Pretty sure he's like the greatest of the great. Yeah. Because I remember Don Chad McCartach. This is gonna be brutal. Was like pissed off at me the whole time. He's just a dick. And I had several children. Look at these. So many. Holy shit, they're all male too. Look at that. Heirs for days. This is our half-brother and spy master, Ormond. Basically, the story was told. Okay, I don't know. Whatever. How the story played out. We started life as Earl Murdoch of Desmond. We've conquered. We spread our domain from Desmond to Ormond. Then we took over Trudemanheim. And we had a great kingdom. Then some tragedy hit when we forgot to disband the troops, and the mercenaries decided to shove a rusty one right up our bums. 2,000 mercenaries. 2,500 mercenaries crushed my, I had a reasonable force of 1,700 troops, but you can't beat 2,500 mercenaries with 1,700 troops. There's just no way. So, we lost it, and we became part of another place. And we get shoehorned in to Ormond, and that's where we reign now. Unfortunately, in the process, Earl Murdoch of Desmond died at some point. I don't know I can't remember if he died before or after. Anyway, so we had an heir of some sort. We didn't die in battle. Died of depression at 50. Oh, I remember that. Hold on. Something happened. Here, Graham. Brother. You didn't have any children because you're old and miserable, and you were locked in my dungeons where you belong. Basically, died in battle against Bishop Aid of... Okay, this was my son. My son took over the throne. He was a great and battle-hungry leader. I believe this is actually where shit went south, and then, you know. Basically, the thing with the mercenaries happened, and I believe that was where I died. Died in battle against Bishop Aid of Rathboth. Probably. And then our next heir. Took over. I can't remember which one it was. Probably him. Basically, we took... Yes, Snedgus. Basically, we took over the leadership of the area. And we ruled with an iron fist as a 10 to 14-year-old child. We're doing great. We had big things planned. Big things. Unfortunately, educator. I don't know what that means. Anyway, a strange string of weird circumstances started happening. The regent was changed out several times. It was beyond our understanding why. And basically, it led us to our sibling. This man became our regent. God damn, I keep doing it. tasked us with cleaning bird droppings off the top of castles, have us fend for ourselves in the woods, having us take a caravan ride or whatever bullshit along a chasm, and then the wagon master, sure, why not, lost control and nearly threw us off the thing, only to be killed in some other weird way. We survived it all, and it seemed like nothing was going to beat us down. It was clear Count Cormac of Ormond was out to kill us, and he did. Make him being the heir of the throne, he took it. I don't know about the throne, but yeah. He took it, and he reigned pretty good. I mean, he didn't do half bad. He sucks as a person, and his skills went with the match. He ended up fucking getting gout. He was stressed out. He had Roth. I don't know. Bob Roth. He was scarred horribly. Took up falconry, which was a weird one. Anyway. I think he tried leading an army to reclaim Desmond under our rightful, you know. Yeah. Fuck. We tried to claim Desmond. It was rightfully ours. It was taken from us by accident for having 10 times speed, or whatever you want to call it. And forgetting that you had your damn mercenaries out there. It was ours. We didn't realize the money was out until it was too late and they turned on us. What were we supposed to do? We died. I believe that. No. Yeah. So we tried to claim it back. In the process, we weren't as martially proficient as some of our other predecessors, and we died in battle, making Countess Lather of Ormond the next reigning leader. I didn't think I was going to make this video, but I think I'm going to make it a video on YouTube. This is just some of the interesting things and what made me actually decide to get this game and buy it and potentially play it on the channel. What other games is like this? Well, oh yeah, by the way, this whole story here happened here. Just here. Yep. Just a story that unfolded in this little area. It was very interesting. I liked it. The game's a little confusing. There is a lot of things. Hold on, let's go back. There's a lot of things to click on. A lot of things to click on. One of the things I wish you could do, like for instance, let's go here. I wish you could just see their skills and traits without doing any digging. I feel like you should send her like Spy Master and gather, or you know, not just a Spy Master, but send your Spy Master, get it sneakily, or send your who is it? Yeah, your Chancellor. That's what I was thinking, but for some reason I was thinking Court Chaplain also. It sounded like Chancellor in my head. You can send your Chancellor out and go get it. You know, sweet talk him. He's proficient in the state of diplomacy. Smooth talker. That's what they do. Get the read on people. That's the only issue I think I have with this. I feel like it's just weird that you can just know that this guy is deceitful, cynical, and goodness. This guy is, you know, basically, see what I'm saying? We can see what their military power is. Maybe there's a mod that gets rid of that. You guys could let me know if this seems like something that you're interested in and want me to play in the future anyway. What is this? Oh, this is our score. And like I was saying, there's a lot of stuff to click on. Lots of stuff to click on. I think this part would be hard, trying to fill up your chancellors and stuff would be difficult if you couldn't just get this at a glance quickly. So I can't complain too much. You know, you got titles. I don't even know what the designated regent actually does. This guy's a zealot. This guy's a zealot. This guy's a pragmatist. This guy's a pragmatist too. This guy's a glory hound. And we're part of a liege council. Oh no, we're not. This is our liege's council. No, and that's just a little bit. Look at this. We got laws. Laws of inheritance. Realm, civic and religious law. Oh, that's where that one was. I was wondering where that was at. We got taxes, vassal obligations. Some of these, like, actually are kind of over my head just a little bit. Like, I don't know. Where does the burger money come from? Where does the church money come from? Where does the travel money come from? Where does the noble money come from? So, church one is pretty obvious. I'm guessing that it comes from the temples. Where do the other ones come from? There's too many different titles there. Yeah, council law. For the technology tree, this still is a mystery to me. I think I won like some of this from a event. I don't know, like the gears are turning here, but I don't know what it means. You got army levies from vassals, mercenaries. Guess you could get more dudes. Maybe. Extort subjects. This is where you could, like, this is the intrigue tab. You could, invite just a random dude to your court. You could promote commanders. Promote a soldier from the ranks of your army to lead the troops on the battlefield. Recruit court physician. Shut the gates. Extort subjects. Basically, this recruit court physician, I think it sends out a message. And somebody shows up and is like, hey, I'm going to do this for you. Start factions, which I don't even want to get into yet. Got our dude. Our popeness. And then there's anti-popes, which I don't know what it means at all. I was actually digging this one quite a bit. Oh my god, did I just say that? Okay, this can't go on YouTube now. I'm at the wrong one. I don't care about you. I mean, it was pretty neat. I mean, like, when I was playing as, let's go back to Grandpa Earl Murdoch, we had just, like, a whole shrew of dudes that was, like, part of our court. We let our, child, he was part of our court, too, but he was just being a dick the whole time. So, we brought Don Chad over. No, we had, definitely our son as, like, court marshal or something. And, our half-brother of right now. I don't even think these guys were even, I think they were only children at the time. So, a lot of shit happens. So that's just a little bit, and, you go over here. You can't just, attack things outright like Total War, which I think makes this a little more intriguing, a little more fun. I think that's about maybe where I'll leave it off. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little fucking rant, weird thing of whateverness. It's not really what I intended. This was just an audio test. Maybe not as goofy as some of the other ones, but I did kind of tell a story. And I was thinking about telling the story in my first video, but hey, what better than now? Look how colorful that place is. Fucking bunch of weirdos. Where is that anyway? But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like. It lets me know that you want to see more Crusader Kings 2 in the future. Oh, I went on a long tangent. I didn't even bring it up. So I'll bring it up before I get into it. So the thing that intrigued me about this game is the stories. And not the straight... just like this overwhelming amount of dicking around you gotta do within like Total War. You know, you got so many places, you need to move things around. Maybe this will end up getting like it. You know what's also nice about it? This game's not super easy. It's not super hard either. I mean, I think I lost just because I fucked up. But, I mean, you could still build yourself up from here. You didn't truly lose. Like, we could continue on as her. Until we have no heirs to play as, you just keep going. But the stories. It kind of reminds me of the game. I know, this is going to shock everybody. You ready for it? This reminds me of Dwarf Fortress. History plays out while you're playing it. You know what I mean? I mean, not so much in Dwarf Fortress. You know, the world's changing around you. They're updating it quite a bit to where you're able to actually go out and see the rest of the world from the fortress. But, you know, you're like fighting battles and stuff, and it becomes history in the legends. Your fort, however small, however grand it became, is written. You have battles etched into the walls, stuff like that, and statues portraying great leaders and stuff, or just a floor shiner. Basically, it could also be engraved in a statue, but you know, that's just dependent on the dwarf and how, you know, how many goddamn statues he's got to make that day. But that's what made me interested in this. It gives me a lot of that same sense of storytelling as Dwarf Fortress. So, I know that's probably not everybody's like first guess I was going to come at you with, but whatever. But like I said, if you liked it, make sure you leave a like. It lets me know that you want to see some SK2 in the future. I'm having fun playing this right now, but I've got a lot of stuff to play. I still got Echelon Book 1 and Diablo 2, and also kind of playing off on the side, not currently on the thing because I don't know if it's going to work out truly. I was having fun playing it. Transcendence. Now this, there's too many games, guys. Too many games. Just way too many. But I think I want to play this one. I think you guys would enjoy this one too, possibly. I think there's a couple of you. And I do have other games that are similar to this. Obviously, Total War Warhammer is not really super similar. That game's a little hard to play on this because it's a lot more CPU computer intensive or whatever to record. Another game is Dominions 5. Yeah, it's gotta be Dominions 5, not 4. I don't think so. And I would like to play that one a little bit, but that one's really hard for me. That was difficult. And there's a lot to like, a lot of troop specs and stuff you need to know. This is just like, alright, do I have enough troops to deal with this? I mean, it goes into deeper detail. I mean, there's heavy troops, light infantry, heavy infantry, light cavalry, heavy cavalry, pikemen, bowmen, stuff like that. So it goes in depth. I guess what else do I get out of the way on this inaugural video? I guess you could pick this game up off of G2A for like 16 bucks for the 5th anniversary edition. I recommend that because I don't always recommend using G2A because it's kind of shady how some of these people get their keys and could sell them for so cheap. Maybe the people got them through Humble Bundle. I could see that being a possible way. But I guess there's some not as legitimate. I would like heard of something and I can't remember what I heard it from, but you know, it's just not always good to get them through those. You know, it's good to support the developers. The issue I have with games like this and other games is when the asking price is ridiculous. This right now on Steam is $40. Not for the 5th anniversary edition. I believe just for Crusader King. Wait. Yeah, Crusader Kings 2, I think is $40. I got the 5th anniversary edition with like 6 DLCs bundled in for $16. Doesn't that sound a little bit more reasonable for a game that's from 2012 than $40 for a game that was from 2012? It doesn't drop very much. Why is that? Who knows? But another game, for instance, that I did get off ckII is I got a lot of them of Total War Warhammer off ckII because if they released Total War Warhammer 2 for a cheaper price, maybe I would have considered buying it off of Steam. But you know, in my opinion, it didn't really seem like as full of a game. It wasn't worth $60 to me. It really wasn't. Especially with all the DLCs you need to get in addition. Then you have to have the first game too. So it's just kind of bullshit, isn't it? It's kind of where I leave that one, I guess. But don't always get games off ckII. You know, some of the smaller developers and stuff could use that money. Like, for instance, Dominions 5 I bought off of Steam. What else? Not even on sale, I don't think. RimWorld, obviously. You know, there's just a lot of good indie, not indie, but, you know, small development game. Jesus, whatever. I feel like you know what I'm talking about, and they deserve the money. But not $40 for a game that was made in 2012 by Paradox Entertainment. Paradox Entertainment that really needs the money with, you know, all the games they make, like Stellaris and the DLCs Stellaris gets. Apparently, this is getting a new DLC too. But okay, I'm rambling on now. I'll make a mod list. Not a mod list. There's no mods. I'll make a DLC list because some people, when they do Let's Plays, don't show you all the DLCs they have or what mods they're running. I'm not going to run any mods on this because I'm going to do Iron Man mode. And that'll be in the next episode. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Rambling again. If you like what I do enjoy, go ahead and subscribe. If you like that I can't talk, punch me. Whatever. Well, leave any kind of feedback, comment, or just say, hey, oh, and this is going to be a game that I do not mind you yelling at me and telling me how to play the damn game. Don't go into too much detail, because then I won't read it. Just be like, hey, you know, you're doing this wrong. And I'll be like, elaborate, and you could elaborate. How about that? Or something similar. I mean, you can go into detail, just don't go like, here's 10 paragraphs, and this is how you beat the game. Just be like, oh, did you know when you appoint a dude, you want to get, this is just an example. Like, if your dude has just, and this guy's got just, it makes his opinion of you a little better. It's like, you got common stuff. And that, you want to kind of keep in the same, the fuck do you call it? Culture. So you're all Irish. Or it'd be good to have a similar religion. Stuff like that. So, okay. That's goddamn enough. That is goddamn enough. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Oh, I just realized I didn't have my fucking, loading screen on the front. Well, somebody's gonna be happy about that. Maybe not really. What? There we go. My hotkeys for this are far.